second guest speaker, but however, he now becomes the third speaker. We welcome you, sir, our own very distinguished, illustrious son of the soil, Honourable Justice M. Akinyemi. You're welcome.
We do your hands together to welcome this round of applause. Thank you.
The third illustrious son of the soil, the very distinguished legal luminary. We appreciate. But that's not without much ado. Let's move to the third keynote address. Since we already have the keynote speaker here, and that will be on the stretch, growing through discomforts and delay. The stretch, going through discomforts and delay. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, your persons, no any other person who is better to lead us in this conversation to discuss this very critical issue. It's no other person other than a highly renowned legal jurist, our home dear father, brother, and uncle, Honourable Justice M. Ayodele.
Join your hands together to welcome him to the podium.
Your Majesties, may I crave your indulgence to honorably invite the top guest speaker to step forward while I take on his citations. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of the it's interesting to note that a very distinguished amateur scholar standing here, Honourable Justice M. Ayodele. He is a distinguished jurist of Ogun State Judiciary and a shining example of dedication, integrity, and excellence in public service. His lordship began his journey at Orita Community High School here in the city of Oja-Odan, and later at Ogun State University where he had his LLB. He also proceeded, because of his insatiable appetite for quality knowledge, he also proceeded to the Nigerian Law School and was called to bar and admitted as barrister and advocate of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Please, a round of applause. He excelled in private legal practice before joining Ogun State Judiciary as a magistrate, later serving as Secretary, Judicial Service Commission, and ultimately being elevated to a High Court bench, where he continued to display justice with wisdom, fairness, and unblemished integrity. A round of applause for him. He is a proud son of Oja-Odan. His lordship embodies the truth, where he embodies the truth, and we indeed made for more. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of this audience, let us rise and welcome with a thunderous round of applause a profound legal luminary, a jurist of unblemished integrity, an accomplished son of our land, Honourable Justice M. Ayodele for the delivery of his keynote speech. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. And I will say thank you again. Let that glory be unto God, the Almighty, who has made it possible for us to be gathered here today to celebrate His goodness in our lives, particularly your son, your brother, your uncle that is standing before you. Let all glory be ascribed unto Him. Thank you once again. So as to save time, I will want to rest on the existing protocol. But at the same time, I cannot do but recognize the presence of His Royal Majesty, the Oloja of Oja-Odan. Your Majesty, thank you for putting this together. Our dear Honourable Member of the House of Assembly, Honourable I don't know. You are welcome. Our daddies and mommies, all of us together. I cannot, at this juncture, begin to call us one after the other, but I recognize all of us. Thank you for investing in us. Thank you once again. My brothers, all of us together, FCA, Honourable Joe back to all of us together, I say thank you to you. Our teachers too, some of them are here. I say thank you to you. May God bless and be with each and every one of us. And I want to say that even for those of us that are lucky to be referenced at this stage, it will just be an iceberg, a tip of an iceberg for what God will do concerning our children, even from this locality. I thought somebody would say amen. Don't mind me, I may sound like a pastor, but I recognize one thing, and that fact is that a judge of the High Court of Ogun State in Nigeria today I didn't have it so smooth. At a stage, I had nowhere to even lay my head because so many in the room. And let me say this. The very father that gave back to me died when I was in primary 4. Let me say that again. My biological father died when I was in primary 4. At a stage in life, I was encouraged not to further my education. That yes, if it is go and farm, you can't eat better than me. No one here. I'm so proud of to say that. So I was like, go and just continue with the farming business. But I made up my mind. I said that education I must pursue. I have a friend today, that is Rotimi Ogufade. Rotimi Ogufade will come to our family house and say, Martins, don't agree. Don't allow them to draw you back. Let us go back to school. So I went back to school. There was nobody to take me through. You know, I just to let you know where I'm coming from, so that you make up your mind what you want to be. And I remember in those days when I made up my mind that yes, I'll go back to school, I was given 200 naira. 200 naira.